Let's carve our artwork into a bunch of tiny erasers today. I didn't know exactly how many erasers I would need, so I got 4 packs. So we have 48 erasers, and what we're doing is using this fancy tool right here to carve our artwork into them. Essentially, we're making stamps. I've done this on my channel in the past, and it has been really fun. And today I'm implementing a couple changes to hopefully yield better results. If you've ever heard of lino cutting or block printing, this is the cheap way of going about it. So if you're on a budget but you still want to try this, highly recommend the eraser method. It's also less intimidating because this is smaller, unless smaller things scare you. Okay, so we have a lot of erasers here, a lot of chances to make little stamps. Let's sketch a picture first and then get in with the carving. So I know I want there to be a little border around the edge. It makes it look really clean. Okay, I carved out some flowers in the word hi because I think that would be kind of cute. We have to start easy, you know? So before I continue, I just want to say we're starting with a really easy design and then we're going to work our way up to more intricate things. I like to save the best for last in videos, so if this one is boring to you, it's okay, it's about to get better. I have a couple different types of block printing paper that I've been meaning to use up, so we're just gonna use what we have for this project. Honestly, both of these are great. I have my piece of paper here. Now, when I have done this in the past, I have also kind of scrounged around my studio and just used things that I already had to do these tiny stamp erasers. I do have block printing supplies, but I also used like markers and stuff. Again, whatever I had. We're gonna switch it up this time though. Curiosity got the best of me and I decided to finally get some little ink pads. And since we're making like stamps, I thought this would kind of be the better option. I'm not trying to be fancy and do like proper block printing here. Let's open this up. Oh my goodness. Well, this one exploded, so I'm not opening that one right now. Wow, that is so neon. It even comes with white ink, which is pretty sweet. Honestly, kind of digging this orange. If you're curious where I got any of these supplies, I will just link them down below. You can try this for yourself. I'm just gonna open this up real quick. Looks pretty juicy. All right, let's take this. Press it down a little bit. Here's the ink. Press it down. Oh my goodness, I did this upside down and backwards. Hold on, redo. Ready? That is so cute. 3 times the charm, right? Oh, how cute. Now that we did an easy design, let's go for something a little more challenging. Okay, so for this one, we have a tiny little cat wearing a very long sweater. By the way, I should mention with this, if you try this at home, please be safe and cut away from yourself like this. I don't always do that in my videos, but don't mimic what I'm doing if I'm not following safety stuff. Another thing, I highly recommend a tool like this if you need to clean out the scraps of your eraser, because it can get kind of detailed in a small area. Like this here, it makes it a lot easier. So we have our little cat carved out. We need to pick a color for this one. Kind of feeling royal blue. Let's get these eraser shavings to the side. I'm just gonna use the same sheet of paper that we used earlier so we don't waste things. I'm still laughing about that one. I'm just gonna use this spot right here that was not used earlier. Oh no, let's try again. Fully covered. You know what? I forgot to carve out the eyes on the face and the nose and everything. So it's just this cat with nothing. Let's fix it. I'll be real with you, I'm not gonna edit that out. So much of what we see on the internet is like so polished up that I think when we make mistakes like this, it can be really discouraging because we don't see that a lot online. I like to leave that stuff in my videos sometimes because I'm not a perfect person. I forgot to carve the cat's face out. That's all right. If you have a moment like that, just have grace with yourself. 3 times the charm, right? Here it is, stamped. Moment of truth. Aww, that's really cute. It's like a stretched out looking cat. I'm gonna do another one just for funsies. I love experimenting with this kind of thing. I think carving your art into erasers to make like stamps makes block printing a little more accessible for people who don't want to invest in all of those supplies because it can get pretty expensive. And I have done videos with like some block printing stuff in the past too, but like very informal. I'll link them below if you're curious. Ooh, and here's our cats. So far this was the most fun one to make. I think the one that says hi is cool and everything, but that was like a warm up. Since we have 48 erasers to use up, I say we keep going until we're tired of this. And then I'll probably do more of these in the future. By the way, another cool thing I want to suggest, if you do have a tool like this is just a polymer clay carving tool. This detail tip here is also really good for like making little details with your eraser if you want like little polka dots or whatever. I'll show you what I mean with this one in a second. I'll try the polka dot thing. This sort of thing is so relaxing because something about watching chunks of eraser get peeled out of the eraser is so satisfying. Like, satisfying enough to be kind of therapeutic to me. Maybe not everybody will feel that way, but I'm digging it. Ha, digging. Okay, yeah, you get it. So now that most of this is carved out, I'm gonna take this and just poke some holes in the eraser. Let's take some dark green. This one is really pretty. Okay, moment of truth. That's so cute. Oh. Let's do that again. That was satisfying. Oh, I love that. Makes me happy. Ooh, that one turned out so good. Okay, I need to do one more. That one is my favorite by far. Wow. Here's how it looks afterward. This one was so fun. I have a really fun idea to spice this up a little bit, so let's try something new. Okay, so I'm gonna take this eraser here. First, I'm gonna do this. And now we have a checkerboard and I'm gonna carve this whole thing out. Also, I'm gonna use this larger attachment here to dig out the checkered areas. It will just be easier. That's so much easier. Let's grab a fun color like yellow. All right, I'm not sure if you know where this is going yet, but bear with me. I want to add some pizzazz to these stamps. So I'm just gonna do a couple of these. I think 8 is enough. Now we're gonna revisit our old designs and try something multicolored. I think this will be really sweet. Have to make sure this one's not upside down this time. That's so cute. I like it a lot. Let's try it with the cat. That's really cute. Although if I'm being honest, I think we need a darker color for the cat. I have this really dark bluish purple here. Let's give this a go. Ooh, that's better. That's a lot better. I like it. Okay, so now we have these 2 checkered pieces. I want to try this flower. Whoa, I love that so much. Let's try it with purple. I bet complementary colors would look pretty sweet. I know I should wash these, but I'm being lazy, so don't judge. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Now I just want to try purple on its own. Ah, look at that. This is so fun. I might stamp some of my envelopes with this for my shop, just so people get some homemade stamps on their orders. Okay, there's this fluorescent pink one, and I'm dying to use this, so. Oh, look at that. Ew, it smells so bad, though. Oh, look how pretty it is, though. Oh! Ooh, I should try it over a stamp, like layer over top. That's kind of cool. Try it with this one too. I feel like that clashes a little too much. What I really want to do is take this dark green again and try this. Oh, that is so fun. You could get really creative and intricate with this if you want to. I think this green and yellow one and then this green and pink one are my favorites. Anyway, I just wanted to do something simple, fun, and easy for this week's video. Sometimes you don't have to do some giant piece that takes you days. You can have fun and carve yourself some little stamps that take, 20, 30 minutes to make, and then you have some fun art. This is perfect if you're busy, you don't have a lot of time, but you want to create. Maybe you have a low budget, you don't want to spend a lot. If you have any old used erasers sitting in a drawer, you can carve into them. I personally don't really have many erasers left except like my one favorite eraser. So I had to buy some for this project. That's okay. I will link them below if you want to buy some too. Let me know which one was your favorite out of all these. Also, let me know if you want to see another episode of this. I've done this in the past, but I feel like this one is a lot different because I finally invested in little ink pads, and I will say that was worth it. Made this go way better. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Also, you want to see something super satisfying at the end of this? You get like a whole handful of eraser shavings. For some people, this might be like a bad sensory experience, but for somebody like me, this is like really therapeutic and fun. Anyway, hope you enjoy.